Hello Internet, and welcome to this guide where I will show you how you can get your phone to look like this. It's completely free. It's an app in the iOS App Store. It's called Smile App Launcher, and I bet you're already here for that, so I will just get right into the tutorial. So hopefully it looks something like this when you have downloaded the app. I prefer to clear out my home screen so that I only have one thing, the Smile App Launcher. And let's open it up and add our first shortcut. So we can search in the common apps, and this is a list of all the common apps that you can find from the easy way of setting up shortcuts. Let's add a calendar, and then test the app path. You can see it works. And we say okay. We add it to our home screen. This is nice. Now let's see if we can add the widget. This is done by holding down on your home screen, going to the left corner, add a widget, search for the Smile App Launcher widget. You choose a widget. Let's say we choose the large one. And just for good measures, I've seen a lot of people do like this, and this is also what I prefer. So you kind of add both. And they start out in this dark theme, and I'll show you how to get your phone to look like the dark theme as well. So we have the shortcut. Now we can click it, and it opens up the Shortcuts app. And I will show you how we can get this to look a bit smoother. Let's see how we add another kind of shortcut. So as you notice, if we look in the common apps, we can find something called, for example, clock. And there are a ton of other apps that you won't be able to find. So that's where the Shortcuts app comes into play. And this works by going over to the shortcut. So you toggle the mode on the app view. And let's give it a name. We call it a clock. And let's also give it a shortcut name. This can be different from the clock name, but I'll just choose to name it the same. Then we click Add Shortcut. We click on Open. We want to find the clock. Easy peasy. You have to rename this one to whatever you called it over on the app. So over on the app, we called it clock. Here we also call it clock. We done. We say done, and we go back to the app. We say add. And this is where there is a little bit of an extra configuration that you have to do the first time that you add a shortcut. So you have to follow these instructions. I will just go over them really quickly. First thing first is you open the shortcut. You add this shortcut as automation. It will load, and you will see that it automatically adds the shortcut for you. You say add shortcut. Then you have to press the automation. You say add new automation. You find the app. You say choose. You find the Smile app in the list, or you search for it. You click done. You say run immediately. You say next. And then you have to find the automation that we just added. It's this one, add shortcut animation. And this is what it should look like. So it should run immediately. When Smile is open, run this shortcut automation. So now when we go back out and into the Smile app, we say allow. And in the bottom of this view, there's mark setup as complete, or you can just toggle this one here, toggle the complete. Now it will actually allow you to edit. If you ever need to pull up these instructions again, you can find them in the bottom of the page. Let's edit. You can also find instructions over here. It's like I've edited different places. Oh, I don't know why it looks like that. That's a mistake from my end. Maybe it will be fixed in future versions. So, but you can also configure how the app should look like. So for example, if I want to do a left alignment and change the font size a little bit, maybe I want the text to be another color. I just do it like that and it changes. But now you might ask, how do I get my phone to kind of look a bit more nice? Well, if you're on light theme, you can choose to have the background be over here as light themed, and that will configure the apps to be light themed. You can also choose any color that you want. For example, you want a green, you can get a green. But I prefer it to be dark. And the dark, oh, I don't know why it's doing that, but it's a bit wonky, but you can figure it out. I prefer this to be white. And now let's head over to the guide, because in the instructions, there's a guide on how to add a widget. There's also a guide on how you can make the animation seem a bit more smooth. And how you do this is that you head over to settings, you go to motion. This is located inside accessibility. You say reduce motion and you say crossfade animation. You want to have, or a crossfade transition. You want to toggle these, and this is going to change your animations a little bit, but it's going to make this app, when I click the calendar, you can see just smoothly transitions into it. Same for clock. We just have to allow this one, by the way. And that's a one-time thing. You can smoothly transition over. Now, what about the background? Well, in the app, you can find in the settings menu, you can find, if you choose, for example, the light or dark theme, you can get the wallpaper here. It will redirect you to a place where you can download the wallpaper, and you can use the wallpaper. But I found that sometimes that doesn't work very well. So what you can do is that you can go to wallpaper and you can actually add a custom wallpaper. So let's say I want to add a wallpaper. I can choose the color on it. I can go up here. I'm going to slider and I can type in exactly the code for the background. And I know it's 24, 24, 24. And the important part here is that I choose the correct color space. It has to be sRGB for this to work. Otherwise, it will not blend correctly. And then I click here. And then I have to go all the way over to solid. You can see there are different modes here. I want it to be on solid. I click add. And I click set as wallpaper. And now if I go out, you can see that it's completely black now. But now you might say, what about the bottom bar? Well, if we go back into settings and we say search for transitions, maybe it's transparency. Yeah, reduce transparency. It's a feature that you have to toggle off. And when that's toggled off, you get your screen. And if you want it to look really minimalistic, you can say remove this one. So now you have only the smile logos. And if you're as lucky as me, you can actually go into the edit mode. And if you are on iOS 18, you can say customize. You can go to large. And now you have 100% minimalistic looking iPhone. This only works on iOS 18 though, the one where you show remove the labels, but it works. And I think iOS 18 is gonna come out in a month or so. So there you have it. I think that was all of the features. And if you have any questions, feel free to join the Discord. I have linked it somewhere down here. You can see you can find the support Discord. If that's too hard for you, you can also find it on the website. You can also add stuff and shortcuts to the second widget, but you can probably find out. If you want to remove, you can slide it. You can also hold it down. You can delete it. You can edit it. You can also edit it by just going into them. You can also convert one kind of shortcut to another one. Then you just need to configure the shortcut. You can always view the guide here on how to rename the shortcuts and make it open, or you can review the instructions about how to do the automation for the shortcuts automations. All right, that's it. So I hope you enjoyed this free app. Let me know if there are any issues. You can always join the Discord community or leave an app review on the App Store. So thanks.